So last year, I'm predicting a lot of people might be watching this year, and generally there's not a ton because last year it all went down.
It's true.
Nobody
That was
pays attention
so
really
epic.
collectively to the Oscars, but the fact that Will Smith slapped Chris Rock, everyone knew about it. And so I'm predicting, and Jimmy Kimmel's hosting, so I'm wondering how he's going to handle that.
Oh, yeah.
And so there could be the potential for some humor and some awkward moments
Or
for
some
sure.
drama.
I have a funny story
another slap.
before we go in.
Yeah, that's fine.
Mom, your wife, my mother. Sorry, Sam.
Dang it.
She texted me when it happened. Will Ferrell just smacked Chris Rock. Or she
Ferrell?
told me, she goes, "Did you see Will Ferrell?" And I was like, "What in the world?" I was like,
my
"This
gosh.
is gonna be a racial war."
I know. Will
And she goes,
Ferrell.
"Oh, I meant Will Smith."
Well, I was watching, and my reaction I think was kind of similar to a lot of folks. We were like, "This has to be a gag or a joke or staged," and it definitely was not. But it really ruined it for if anyone had won anything.
Yeah, overshadowed.
Right.
So easily.
And the worst part of it was later on, Will Smith just hit someone, sat back down in the front row.
And then
And,
received
and an hour later, they gave him an award, and everyone cheered, and everyone's sort of like, "Is this right?" And the answer is no.
It was so funny because he apologized to everyone.
Yeah.
He's like, "I'm so sorry," and then he just didn't apologize to Chris Rock.
No, yeah.
He used to be so cool. I mean, Will
it
Smith?
did. It ruined
He
his
was like
life.
the guy growing up, right? Almost one of the guys.
Yeah, I mean, he was like
Fresh
like
Prince.
just so likable. Like even if you're like I don't love all his movies, you're like you at least liked him, and
Yeah.
now that's you're
Hard.
like and you don't want to base anyone off like the worst thing. And maybe this isn't the worst thing, but certainly because it was
Not his greatest moment.
it just made it. There were so many other ways to handle that, and it was okay. Maybe not a joke, Chris Rock. But you're signing up for people to call you out and
Yeah.
say things about you.
Yeah.
So, hey,
Well, he was laughing at it during it, which was funny.
I know
to me.
they did show that clip. Like he's laughing, and then he looked at his wife, and she
She's
wasn't
just
laughing. He's
stone
like, "Uh oh, it's worth it if I go hit this guy, and then to deal with that."
That's funny.